Yeah, well, that's what I do with legs. If I need to knock an activity off my list for the week, it's always legs that get cut off.
You lose it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm only short of time, like legs.
yeah. That's how it's that. Yeah. Tuesday's meant to be that. Wednesday's glutes. Thursday is track and shoulders. Friday is high rocks usually. Saturday's a day off, and Sundays is legs, quads.
So you got one high rock session, and that's what you're training for.
Yeah.
Makes perfect sense, Frankie.
That's why I'm bad.
Like nature.
I just love it. I actually love it when people are like, "Oh, you must be so good at high rocks," and I'm like, "Yeah, no."
Yeah, once a week, yeah.
Yeah, I only go once a week.
So the watches.
Yeah, you got to the watch.
But yeah, it's quite funny to be honest. I probably should do more, shouldn't I?
Ready?
Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
So if you have already ran this morning.
I haven't, to be fair. I didn't run, it was just Emma went this morning instead of me. So
I'm after an easy run.
Yeah, that sounds
easy.
good to me.
You're going too fast to shout.
No, you can't. To be fair though, do you not think, like, I always think this about running. You guys, you're one stride to my 6. Like, I'm tiny.
Well, it's a funny story, right? Talking about stride length. Me and Claire walked to Manchester
Yeah.
to get 100,000 steps. We wanted to do 100,000 steps in a day. So we thought we'll do like A to B rather than going around the loops.
Yeah.
Thought we'll do A to B. And we soon realised that for every 10,000 she was doing, I was going to do 9,000. So when we got to Manchester, she'd hit 100,000, I'd hit 90.
That's what I mean.
So I had to walk around Manchester on my own just to get 1,000 steps. Because at the start she's like, yeah, I'll come run with you. I'll come run with you. I'll carry on walking with you. And so we got to Manchester and her feet were in bits and she saw the bath. She was like, no, it's not happening.
This is it though, like I always think it's like with chihuahuas. Like, they must be going at hell speed to my dog's one stride.
Yeah, any dog. You can buy fitness trackers, can't you, for dogs?
Yeah, you can.
See how many steps you actually do.
Just put a pedometer on them.
Hey?
Just put a pedometer on the corner.
I should 100%. I'm like the chihuahua. And
What, today?
Yeah. Every time.
Go step now.
Yeah, sure.
Right.
So, another episode of Run Out of Breath podcast.
Today. You're not judging for us.
I know,
What do
yeah.
you want again?
Got Frankie. Well,
Yay.
Frankie Fit.
Thank you.
Which is going to everybody else.
Literally, I'll never live that name down.
Not bad one.
So, for anyone that's already seen it, we obviously visited you last week.
Yeah.
And we had the pleasure of getting a massage, didn't we, Andy?
I had the sports my first.
Yeah.
You had the nice myself.
That was a lot nicer than Andy's got. Would you not watch it? Go and watch it because Andy does a lot of swerving in there.
I'm trying to hear Karen pressure.
Yeah, some interesting
Listen
moves.
to it.
How did you feel after that, by the way?
Like I said, I felt like I'd done a full back exercise and leg session at the gym. Well, within 24 hours, it's back to
My back was really sore.
usual.
Honestly, yeah.
Oh my god.
When did you come here? Friday night.
Yeah.
So I had Saturday off, like you said,
Yeah.
24 hours. And it was run club on Sunday, wasn't it? So easy 5k on Sunday.
Yeah.
Easy
My back was a
into it.
bit for a good couple of days.
That's,
I don't know why, because I think mine wasn't the aggressive one.
no, it's like, it is so, I feel like you feel it more in your back. And like hamstrings.
Yeah, but I didn't too bad. Obviously, did mine as well.
Yeah.
But
When I get an elbow into the hamstrings, people are like recovering for days.
Yeah, you took my things and played walk off and back, wasn't it?
Yeah.
so you've got a lot going on with that at the moment, which is the athlete lab, isn't it?
That's right.
And have you just rebranded that? Or you
Yeah.
giving the rebrand?
So like the idea that I had was always the athlete lab at the beginning, but I wasn't like well known enough to just launch the athlete lab. I sort of wanted it to be,
Under your name.
yeah, and like people getting to know me first.
It's almost like a soft launch, isn't it?
Yeah. But then, like, when people kept saying that they didn't remember, like, what's your Instagram handle?
You said it to us last week.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know.
I'm like, I don't remember actually. Like, that's just when I knew, right, people are not going to remember this. Like, I need to be in people's minds. And I think the Athlete Lab was just catchy.
And just for those who want to know, the Athlete Lab Instagram handle is all one word, no spaces.
There's an underscore though.
That's right.
Is it? I think it's the athlete_lab.
Yeah, I think it is actually.
See, it goes into that.
No idea what it took. I do the editing.
Yeah, I know it is.
But yeah, as always, we'll put that everything in the description as well. So the rebranding is obviously the way it's a bit of a soft launch, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. And now it's out there. Feel like a lot of people stay away. Like, when did I do it? You guys were in on Friday.
Yeah.
And I think I did it that weekend. And then
So when you did the Friday then, was you down as the Athletic Lab?
yeah.
Right then. So it was the first.
Yeah, that was the first sort of thing. Really should have brought a business card to that, but didn't think. And then like I was out in Blackpool. This is like so like weird. But I was out in Blackpool and someone was like, oh, like, are you Frankie? And I was like, yeah. He's like, you're the Athlete Lab, aren't you? And I was like, kids. Like,
That's really good recognition then.
yeah,
Where did he say you recognise you from?
Instagram.
Oh, nice.
And I hate Instagram. I hate everything about social media. But it works, doesn't it?
It does, especially when you're driving something like a business like yourself.
Yeah.
It's such a great platform just to be able to get that exposure and that awareness.
Yeah, it does work.
So during the massage, you touched on it briefly, but what makes the Athlete Lab different to any other sports massage place to go?
Well, one, I definitely have a big understanding of musculoskeletal injuries, the body, anatomy. So as you're going around, like as I'm massaging, I feel, I don't know whether you two felt that, but you'll always leave knowing what your issue was.
Well, we made a comment of that, and again, for anyone that's not watched it, it seems like a bit of a pointless video when it's just under the title of like join us with a massage.
Yeah.
But we're talking the whole way through, and as you just mentioned then,
Yeah.
every question we asked, because we are quite nerdy with the human body anyway, you had an answer,
Yeah.
which is exactly what we were looking for, because my understanding or my thoughts of a normal massage, you wouldn't be asking those questions, and if you did, you definitely wouldn't get the answer you wanted.
And I said in that video as well, it felt like you had an X-ray glass though.
Yeah.
It's just by touch and feel, you can see and feel everything that was underneath.
Yeah, I sort of know like what's wrong within the first sort of assessment that I do. And then those areas become my area of focus the whole time. But yeah, like you won't really get that elsewhere unless like, but then I am aware that people are different. Like I don't play any music, or like I don't think they're a massively enjoyable experience, are they?
No, but you don't need to. With the amount of talking and you give explanations of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
I
no
don't necessarily
silence.
think you need the music.
No, it
Yeah.
wasn't. You weren't trying to feel any awkwardness. It was just a nice conversation.
Yeah, like that's I want people to know, like, right, this is like the root cause of the issue, and then they can take whatever they want from that. They get solid advice, treatment, aftercare, and then it's up to, it's person dependent then, like,
Yeah.
So like, and I think that's all my reviews as well. Like everyone just knows what's going on. I feel that's important.
Yeah, because
I was going to say, I thought it was really interesting. You could tell from me what like was my stronger side. Like I'm right-handed. You could tell I run on a track because I run the same way all the time.
Yeah.
I can tell when I'm running, my feet touch the outside and the inside.
Yeah.
Without me telling you any information, you can tell that by the
Yeah.
way I think about it.
Yeah, I like to think if I got put under a quiz and someone came in, obviously I can't do this for health and safety reasons, but I knew nothing about them at all, and they just sat down and I did that assessment, I'd be able to know what's wrong with them
yeah, and I think
and what like sport they do.
Definitely think from our experience that was the case anyway.
And just another point that you made about the athlete lab when we were having the massage with yourself, is you mentioned that you want to concentrate more on injury rehab
Yeah.
and prevention. So I don't know if you want to describe a little bit more about that side of you.
Yeah, was there a little bit of that expansion as well?
Yeah, so I'm doing my degree. I have 2 years left to go. Obviously, what I do now is already set up, but I want to really looking at new equipment for injury side. And then once I get my degree, I can expand into a proper clinic setting, which is why I picked the athlete lab really, because my vision is like a unit,
Yeah,
with lab looking pods, and that pod will have a physio in there, me as a sport rehab in there, and I will teach a sports masseuse the same like techniques as me, and we'll all be together. And then
one will lead into the next.
yeah, so when people have an injury, they'll come in, I'll need to refer them up to a physio.
Yeah.
But then when they need to get back into the sport, they'll have to come back down to me. Yeah, for the rehab part. So they'll do their assessment with me, get a diagnosis, I'll refer them up to the physio, they'll do the treatment plan, then they'll come and get rehab with me.
It's a lot more efficient that way, because when I get an injury, I don't know whether it's physio related, like bone sort of joint related, or it's muscular related. Exactly. Like say you can self-refer to each other.
Yeah, it's all in the same place.
Time and
to wait. Stuff.
Yeah.
And my plan is to make it really cost efficient, because like people, I'm aware people have families, like, and they shouldn't be paying through the roof. So that's going to be a big thing.
Yeah.
Like, we probably will be a bit cheaper, but like I feel like that's needed around here. Like,
yeah, it's making it attainable for people that might think they need it but can't afford it.
Exactly.
Because, like you just said, then it is a big thing, and not everyone's got the spare, like what, between 20 and 60 quid to go and get that massage that tells them what they need to do, then go and pay for the physio. That's even
so like
more as well. So
yeah, we just want to make it a point where they can sort of get every bit of care in one roof.
Yeah.
And it's not been done here yet, so that's on the horizon for the athlete lab.
Good, sounds good.
As well as like new equipment, shockwave equipment. Obviously, that's a big thing at the moment. A lot of people have been asking me for lymphatic drainage, but I don't like it.
What is that?
Like, the drainage massage to make you flush out fluid and toxins, but
all right, okay.
I want to keep quite niche to the sport market, really, rather than beauty treatment stuff.
Yeah.
And the overall aim, like I said, for the athlete lab, which mentioned to us during a massage, was you want it all co-located, don't you? You want one premises.
Yeah.
Where you have all 3 departments.
Yeah.
Right next to each other, so you can almost split it from one to the next.
Yeah, link between them all.
Yeah.
Easily.
With a little gym on the side. So the gym, we need the gym to rehab clients. Physios need it for their treatments. Like, it'll just be one big lab for recovery, and hopefully bloods as well.
All right, okay.
So, like, how many people need their bloods done all the time? So that'll be something that we get on there.
No, I think it's really good. And it sounds like, say, you've got targets and goals, which is something I think everybody needs, especially like yourself with a business. So you're trying to reach something.
Yeah.
So you've got something to work towards, haven't you?
That's it. And I just feel like with me, just the way I've been brought up, like, nobody in the world owes you anything. Just because you give doesn't mean you return.
Yeah.
Everything has to be done by yourself. and just expect nothing from anything apart from yourself. So
anything else is a bonus then, isn't it?
yeah, so that's where I've got to really throughout my whole life. I've just gone on that motto.
Yeah.
But it's great though, because like I say, you started off with a relatively soft launch. You've done really well at the minute.
Yeah.
Like I say, you're trying to kind of max out bookings weeks in advance.
Yeah.
What sort of timescale are you looking at for the big project?
Not going that way, will we?
Let's go nail the track there.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Probably, that's mental that.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, probably about a year.
Yeah.
A year and a bit. It'll take that, I think.
Yeah. Well, it's more realistic again, isn't it? You're not like an unrealistic person where you think it's going to be done in 3 months. And
like when it is done, it'll be done like right. That's sort of how I go about things. But yeah, it's all really exciting. I'm really proud of myself. It's been
Yeah, I would be as well. And like say, we said it when we left last week, didn't we, Andy? That it is definitely something, and again, not just because we've done it and we're trying to support it, but because it was extremely useful for us.
Yeah.
We've said once every few months, either pre or post or both race, we'll definitely be coming to get that little bit of a refresh and a diagnosis, and
yeah, like
so.
And then it's interesting because I had a girl yesterday come in, and she had her first massage about 5 weeks ago.
Right, okay.
She got muscle guarding, last shoulder lift, and the first session was dead painful, like really, really bad. But this one, they're not, because she'd already had it done, and there was not much there that built up in 4 weeks.
It eases it up, doesn't it?
Yeah, and she's like flying. She was like, it's changed her life experience with her shoulder.
Oh, really? Yeah, again, that's a credit to you, to your work as well, and what you do. To say that someone can come away and that's how they feel about the experience.
Yeah, 100%.
Before we move off topic about sports massage, we've got lots to talk about. I've got some quick fire questions about sports massage, just because I reflected on what you did last week. You probably mentioned some of the things in this conversation today, people might be like, what actually is that?
Yeah.
The first one is, what is a knot? You mentioned it a few times today.
Yeah.
What is a knot?
A knot is a traffic jam under the skin where you'll do a simple contraction, but that muscle fibre has been worked so repetitively for so long, it gets stuck in contraction and the oxygen leaves it, and then it can't release on its own.
And then that restricts movements, does it? Or
restricts movement, creates painful like referral areas, and they basically need fibres pulled apart and realigned to get rid of them.
See, that's interesting, because I thought just by the name, use your fibres is getting into a knot. Yeah, pretty much like shoelace.
It's basically re-promoting the oxygen back into that muscle fibre, and then the body releases that on its own then through the massage.
Next one. I mentioned it before about when we finished that massage, you said don't do anything heavy for 24 hours.
Yeah.
And do something light within 48 hours. So 4 to 48, you said just do something light.
Yeah.
Why?
Because
why is that the recommendation?
Under intense muscle fibre ripping and deep tissue work, the tissue is broken, it is damaged, it is vulnerable, and if you think about like Newton's law, if you go out straight away on a broken fibre and the impact we're doing now with the ground repels force back into our body, you'll give yourself an injury.
Yeah, okay. Next one, another piece of advice that after you gave us a massage, you like drink plenty of water.
Yes.
Yeah.
What does that do?
Because massaging deep tissue is dehydrating the body. Obviously, dehydration, underfueling is another cause of injury. Muscles need fluid and the minerals and everything that goes through them, through the blood. So dehydrate, electrolyte, back into your body, keeps the system flowing, stops another contraction happening,
Yeah.
potential injury.
Nice. This is what I like, you fucking know answers.
And this is exactly what it was like when we were actually having the massage as well. It wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was every question was answered, which is brilliant.
See, I think I've got more, don't worry.
She's not just doing an exam today.
Okay, you ready for your grade?
Yeah.
Cupping, I know it's on your social media, you've been cupping in the past.
Yeah.
What's the advantages of cupping?
Basically, cupping is, it should always, one, be performed alongside deep tissue. If you have a practitioner that goes straight in with cupping, avoid, because they don't know where they're placing that cup. But cupping basically takes the fibre and stretches it up, removing the oxygen, removing the blood flow. So then you leave that for about 5-10 minutes, and when that cup gets released, the body's natural place is to go back and heal that with new blood through oxygen.
Right.
You get quicker healing.
Oh, nice.
So that one area, that's sore. Never do it all over the back, all over the legs.
I'll show you a picture later. When I get it done. Like I had pepperoni all over my back.
Yeah, it should just be done to where had a massage, felt like you had a problem. Let's say with easiest, I'll place a cup there.
So I got my back fully pepperoni. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's true or not, but they said that where it's more darker, where more blood coming to the surface,
Yeah.
that's the areas that probably needed more work.
Yeah. Yeah. That is true.
Not always, then. You're not been ruined too much. Then.
No, but on my back with pepperoni, so my whole back needed working.
There is a colour scale to cupping.
Yeah.
You'll have people that will cup for far too long, and your skin will turn that colour anyway because you're breaking blood vessels.
Yeah.
So, like, the therapist needs fine line of
Where
the indicators are, where it's turning. And once you see it turning, you don't need much more, because you'll find then you'll have darker places, lighter places, and sometimes just skin colour where there's no issues.
Yeah.
But it has to be done right.
So I'll show you a picture when we stop. That's it. Last one. You probably haven't touched on these points, but just to summarise before we move on to sports massage.
Yeah.
What are the main advantages of sports massage for an athlete?
Main advantages are your body. I think it all comes back to fascia, which is what I talk about a lot. Is the elasticity in your body. It's what allows us to do this injury free.
Yeah.
If the fascia is regularly maintained, obviously you're less vulnerable to injuries. You move better. You could run faster if you're a runner.
Yeah.
Because your body's more able and elastic. You can train pain-free, which a lot of people don't realise they can do. Like, they'll go into a session and be like, oh God, like my leg or my arm is killing through that. Like, I think that's normal. If you are in pain, it's not normal. Like, and you can train pain-free.
I think there's a difference in that between pain and actually muscle tearing. You know what I mean? In terms of,
Oh yeah.
You're always going to be in a bit of pain if you take muscles and do weights properly, but
100%.
there's a difference.
Yeah. Yeah. But one of the main things I see is people not eating enough.
Gosh.
Yeah, I'm more recently as well.
So yeah, sorry about that quick fires. It felt like a bit of an example.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
Well done.
you didn't know this pod was purely.
If you said anything, you would have passed, but
I will let you ask.
This pod purely exam prep for Frankie. That's all it is.
That's literally it.
just what you mentioned in the card when we're getting the massage, you said roughly 6 to 8 weeks is what you recommend in terms of maintaining like a maintenance kind of massage.
100%, yeah. Like, anyone who says you are just regular in sport. You're
Thank you.
You are quite active. You are quite mobile. There is no reason why you should be coming back every 3 weeks.
No.
That means it's not working. You should be able to leave me and not see me for a good 5 minutes 6 weeks. That's all. I hope.
Right, thanks for that, Frankie. Really insightful again.
Yeah, as always.
Showing you know your stuff. What's your current fitness journey at the minute? You know you got an event coming up.
Yeah.
I don't think you know what you got the event coming up. No,
You didn't know how soon it was coming
No.
up.
we established this before we started running.
Sorry. I'm doing a high rocks Cardiff. The balls will stay again. Pray for me. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know whether competing in bodybuilding is still on the horizon next year.
You still do train bodybuilding, although you don't compete bodybuilding.
Yeah, I think that's why I'm so bad at high rocks.
I think it goes to show that you can't do both, can you? You
No.
can't really be in one camp or the other.
Yeah, you do have to do just one because they don't go hand in hand. I can't believe I've run here for 4.22k without stopping.
But no, we
talking.
always talk about it on the pod.
We do make a point.
When you social run like we are now, and you take your mind off the actual running, you'll be like,
No.
probably going at a faster pace than you like. You probably are, oh, go on, yeah.
I'm used to
We're
it.
at 5:40, 5:50 pace doing this.
And you're still talking,
Yeah, I am too far.
having a great time.
But she's having an exam.
Having a time.
Yeah, you put me on the spot. But yeah, so I've got Hashimoto's disease.
What is that?
That
sounds fun.
This was on social media. I didn't know about this. Come on, say this.
What is it?
Game on.
No, I haven't ever really made it too public.
Well, exclusive, guys.
Is this autoimmune thing? I did see something about autoimmune. I did see that.
Yeah.
One post, I was like,
Yeah, so I have chronic fatigue. My muscles don't work like the average Joe. There'll be mornings where I can't get out of bed.
Wow.
Can't move.
Is that physically or mentally you can't get out of bed?
Physically.
Okay.
Because of the muscles.
Yeah. I spent a lot of time after my show last year. I was so hard on my body, and I think I drove myself to complete depletion after my shows. I spent a lot of time in and out of hospital, fainting.
Just through all the training and stuff.
Yeah, and I would literally get up, go downstairs, make a coffee, and collapse.
Wow.
My body.
Was that amplified by bodybuilding
Yeah.
structure?
Yeah, and this is why, when people ask me if I'm still going or if I've retired it or what, can't really give them an answer.
Yeah, because you've got to work out what the body wants first.
Yeah, so I decided to try this new style of training, this hybrid style. There is flare-ups, but I'm on medications daily, so they do keep me alive. But so far, because there's no intense dieting and there's no yo-yoing for my body,
Muscles being fed.
yeah, touch wood, I don't seem to be I don't know, reacting as bad.
Struggling as much.
Yeah, so
I mean, like I say, it's when you are training, I don't know too much about it, but with your bodybuilding, calorie deficit's got to be huge, I imagine.
yeah,
Well,
You're
both ways,
starving.
go one way and then you start your body to.
exactly. You're either fat and uncomfortable with no cardio, no nothing,
Yeah.
because you want to shock your body at that time where it does have to shred it all, or you're completely lean and you're completely unhealthy. Yeah. And there's no middle way for it. And that just did not suit my body with autoimmune disease. So that's been a bit of figuring out.
So not put you on the spot. you mentioned you're not retired from bodybuilding yet. It could be a 2027 goal.
Yeah.
When it puts that much pressure on your body and puts you into that position of being into a hospital and painting, why would you want to do it?
I don't know. It's the truthful answer.
That's all right. It's just
I am.
You're only 26 as well, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm addicted to it.
Yeah, well, that's okay. So you enjoy bodybuilding.
Yeah, I think
I think we got that from the discussion just before we set off. You were talking about when you train and what you train.
Yeah.
At the moment, you've got a high rock competition coming up, just in case you didn't know.
In less than 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But you only train for the high rocks once a week, and then the rest of the week is bodybuilding.
True.
Essentially.
Yeah, no, that's fact. And this is it, but it's so weird because I've done it for 6 years, and
It's a party now.
yeah, and I've been assisted as well. I'll openly say that. Like, I've been on like performing enhancers
Yeah.
for my whole bodybuilding life, really.
Yeah.
And I'm used to looking that way. So when I see myself in high rocks, the way that I look, why I can't stand on social media, I hate it.
So just touch on this point, because I know we've got a few posts out about this. And quite passionate about it, and you just mentioned this with them. It's your definition of an athlete.
Exactly.
And you mentioned it in this sports matter. I don't know if you want to explain what your definition of a white dog rifle out.
So, like, I think it comes from personal standard. I've had people like say, "Oh my God, do you bodybuild? You're so fat." Or they'll be like,
Weird comment to make.
"Yeah," or they'll say,
What is better to the path?
Yeah.
"Do you struggle with running because you carry so much weight?" And then I'm like, hold on a minute.
Very odd comments to make
They're
from
like,
someone's look, appearance.
yeah, and people do comment on people's appearances all the time.
And like you just said, then that is down to social media. People are expected to look a certain way.
Yeah, like they'll think about a runner, and I'm going to run a marathon.
Yeah.
They'll see you as Mo Farah.
Yeah.
If you don't look like Mo Farah's build,
Can't do it.
how the hell are you going to run a marathon?
Yeah.
And it's like,
Lean and slim.
yeah, it doesn't work like that. Like, and there's so many people like that I've coached in my PT who are so strong and so like amazing as their own individual athletes in their journey that like they don't believe it because they won't look like someone else. So then I put that social media post on about like, well, what is an athlete to you? I put those.
Well, like Serena Williams on, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is an athlete? She's obviously muscly and well built, but she's an athlete.
One of the world's greatest athletes.
Exactly.
And this is what I mean, but no one questions her, do they? Because she's got a title.
No.
She is who she is. And like,
And if you look at all the CrossFit winners,
yeah,
like Tiatumi and that Laura,
You wouldn't know what sport they did. You couldn't
No.
associate
They are-
them with
they are-
powerlifting,
they are powerful
bodybuilding.
Yeah.
people who
Yeah,
don't look the standard, slim, athletic, lean,
yeah, exactly.
build.
Oh, they're very big.
but yet they're
Yeah.
in CrossFit.
Yeah.
They're stronger
That's
than
it.
most men.
And I think that's that.
Yeah.
That's that whole hybrid athlete now, which I think obviously you're venturing into a little bit with.
Yeah,
And again, this is based on appearance. This is based on literally what you're doing.
Yeah.
You've come from bodybuilding. You're
Yeah.
now moving into the
It's-
high rocks world.
yeah.
You're trying to maintain both, which is the
Yeah.
hybrid athlete.
and I think that's because I'm so worried to lose like one version of my aesthetic that people know me so well for.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, hold on a minute. And then I stand in the high rocks lot and like, I do love being a beginner at something. I love that challenge. However, like I've got such bad social anxiety, so you can with the influx of like people's opinions feel like you're not meant to be there.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, I said it already to you guys before we started, like me and Steve were in the tunnel and there were these really good high roxers, they had 6 packs and but actually like that doesn't make them great at high rocks. That's
No,
just so aesthetic.
Yeah, yeah.
But
No, and I ran a high rocks once with someone called Scott. He wanted some hour. We got 1:05, which is still a fantastic time.
Yeah.
Amazing time.
But then he was upset. But then when we saw everyone getting pictures, you know, when you're in the cool down area, you watch everyone get pictures. I'm like, look at them, 6-pack, built like hench, 110.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
it doesn't make you good just because of the way you look.
Yeah. It doesn't. I think that's such a huge thing that I'm trying to promote, because I see it more times not, especially through my coaching, where I'd be like, oh, I'm going to film this set, and I'm like, no, don't film it. I hate the way that I look. And I'm like, but why? You're an incredible mother. You've just had an amazing little girl.
Yeah.
You're coming back into the gym. You've got that female strength, the mentality. You're going back into it. You get fit. Why shouldn't you promote that? That's what we should be promoting, but it's not. And I think that's where, if I didn't have a business, I wouldn't have social media, because it's the biggest problem of it all, because I do compare everything.
I think everybody does nowadays as well, don't we?
Yeah.
It's so big, you see so much.
Yeah.
There's expectations, but they're not real expectations.
100%. And that's why I like the park community so much, I think, because the bodybuilding world is, you put yourself out there to be judged. That's the whole point. You're building a body for the world to judge it.
Yeah.
And that's what the aim is. But these high rocks, the park, the people in the park, I don't know, I just can't get enough of them, because they make you feel just so...
There's so much positivity around it, isn't there?
Yeah, and you could, I don't know, you could literally do one wobble and they'll be like, yes!
Yeah, I think that's what you need.
I think, and we say it every time, because we've had people on that obviously go to the park and are part of that community, but I think everyone's experienced the support from that type of
100%,
group, and that place and that area, and like you just said, it doesn't matter what you do, you get that support regardless, don't you?
I just want to quickly correct, Scott actually got 103. I undersold him at 105. So if he is listening, he
there we
will come
go.
after me. So he got 103.
Yeah.
So he did work hard.
And I think from my whole life, I'm not even meant to walk. So the fact that I run, I do the high rocks, I've done the bodybuilding. I'm just going to speak on this because it's something that I do massively still promote, is the air ambulance charity. And
from Squires Gate?
Yeah, all of them. I raise money for them yearly because they literally saved my life. I wouldn't be here without them. Yeah, so I had a massive accident in 2020. I was riding my horse down the road, and a Land Rover smacked me at 70 miles per hour. And it was horrendous, probably the worst day of my life. And then, so me and my horse fell through his window screen and just got demolished, quite literally. But that ended up with me losing all the nerves in my back, so I couldn't walk. I was paralysed from the waist down. So the horse obviously, unfortunately died in the accident. And then I got airlifted to Middlesbrough Spinal Hospital, and I was in there for quite a while recovering. And then I came back home and started the journey back. I wasn't meant to walk. It was 50-50 whether my nerves were going to come back.
That's incredible.
So being in spinal blocks, not being able to walk, my knee, I don't know whether you can see that, but I need a new knee.
Is that your ACL?
Yeah. So I've completely torn the ACL.
I was just about to say that because
don't zoom into that because that can knock people sick.
With our experiences, I've done my ACL. How are you doing the things you're doing without an ACL? I mean, to be fair, I imagine you'll experience it the way I did. But when was this? So did you have the accident?
This is 2020.
So this was 6 years ago. So that was since the accident, and you've not had that sorted since.
No.
So obviously, a lot of the stuff that you do with your bodybuilding and stuff like that is very lateral anyway. So
it is.
And I run into the same. I could find that I could run.
Yeah.
As soon as I needed to turn.
Yeah.
Like you say, because you can see there, you won't be able to see it on the camera, but basically Frankie's shin comes forward and the knee stays where it is because there's no ACL holding that shin back. As soon as you turn, your knee slips off your shin and your shin stays straight. So you turn, your knee goes to the one way, but your shin carries on forward.
Can you rebuild your ACL?
No, so your ACL, and I'm pulling out people in the comments here, but your ACL is the only ligament within your knee, or one of the only ligaments in your knee that doesn't have a blood supply from the bottom end. So when it snaps, it can't build that attachment back up.
Yeah, okay.
So you have to have it regrafted. That's either from your patella tendon or your hamstring. And it depends whether they can take it from the same knee or your opposite leg. So sometimes you're going for an ACL reconstruction and you come out with both legs being operated on.
That's true.
And you don't know until you're in the operation either.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
So are you ever going to get that done? Sorry, that went off on a massive tangent.
No, it's fine.
Yes. So I've been aiming to have it done for about 6 years.
Yeah, you need to get that really done. That's horrendous.
I guess the recovery is quite long though, isn't it?
Yeah, and
9 to 12 months recovery for an ACL.
That's
longer than a knee replacement.
Yeah,
it's worse than a knee replacement.
It
It's
is
a long time to recover.
And the weird thing about it is it will be so random. So, like you said, we've just done that run.
Yeah.
Not an issue. I could just step off that path,
and it can
the wrong way.
Massively as well.
And it goes. But with the bodybuilding, I didn't find it too bad because it's controlled lifting.
Yeah.
Under load, even the surgeon was like, I have no idea how you're leg pressing like over 200 kg.
Yeah.
Me, that's just not even. It's like on the MRI, it's just not there. He's just like, it's completely gone.
You've obviously built up everything around it so much to help compensate.
Yeah, so that's what I've sort of done. But then I found that there's no right time. Do you know when you're like, right, I'm going to get it done, and then something happens, and I'm like, like maybe I'll wait.
Sign up for High Rocks, or you sign up for
Why would I? She wouldn't know when she got it booked for.
No, and I just think, what am I doing? I do need to go and get it done. Then I had obviously with uni, I've got exams coming up at the moment, and then I had exams about 2 months ago, and I'm thinking, well, I've got to travel into uni for my exams. You can't drive, you can't walk, can you? I'd have to.
Only for so many weeks, though. So many weeks, and then you can drive and stuff.
I don't know. It's so unpleasing to get it done to me. I keep thinking, oh well, I'm all right. Like I'm running, I'm still like.
Oh yeah, you're doing so well. Like say you wouldn't have known. It wouldn't have been an issue. You don't hold about it. You don't make any comments about it.
But then, so I'm dead hard on myself, and I'll be like, "Oh, I'm not as quick a runner as these. I'm not doing it." But then,
that's
if I come back to it,
you had that done. Like you were saying to us before, I had a rubbish time last time we did High Rocks, and for starters,
27 isn't.
I'm going to say that's not a rubbish time anyway. For the first High Rocks and getting it done, it's not rubbish at all. But I think if that was done, you'd see a difference as well because
most likely
you're probably running a certain way because you know you can't run any other way.
Exactly, I can't sprint or anything because. It's stability, isn't it? The minute that you're unstable, the shift happens.
That's disgusting, by the way. Mine goes forward a little bit still. Like that's horrendous.
I know.
Did you tell many people about this? So when you mentioned you walked for track day one day, did you?
No.
I have to get clip that in a sec.
You
people know that.
No, because I don't think I don't. It goes back to what I say all the time: is no one owes me anything.
Yeah.
Just because I'm going there and I've got this issue. They've got their own problems.
What I say is they could tailor it. Like, they could tailor the exercise to help you.
They could.
I'm very much like that though because I'd hate people to change the way they are with me because they know of something else.
Yeah.
I'd rather just do what's expected of me.
Yeah.
Without there being, we'll do this for Frankie or we'll do this for Andy because of this. It's like. If I know I can do it, I don't want them to try and change stuff for me because what right do I have to?
That's it.
Everyone's got a different thinking. Yeah. But I was very much like that. Like
it is.
I wouldn't let anybody help me with anything when I had the operation. I was very much like, no, I can do it myself. Like you should.
That'll be me.
I've got no leg.
That'll literally be me. And I will go and get it done. But yeah, I think that was a really rough time. And I think this is why people say to me, I'll have something bad will happen. I'll be like, oh my God, how are you handling this? And I'm like, because compared to that day, I literally lost everything in one day. Yeah. So I was like, nothing compares to that in my life, I don't think.
That is incredible.
Losing that horse was probably the worst. I know people say it's just a horse or it's this, but honestly, I was...
it's like anything though, sort of
animal. Was that your horse on social media?
So it ruined my whole... Because I always knew what I wanted to do when I was younger. I was going to be in the Olympics as world #1 horse rider there. And then when I started horse riding at 9, my nan said to me, right, I'm going to loan a pony. So we loaned this pony. Yeah. He was so awful. I honestly couldn't have had the worst pony to loan in the world. It wouldn't jump, it wouldn't do anything. But my nan said to me, right, for 2 years, you show me you can look after this pony and I will get you I will go and buy you a pony for yourself. So I was like, right. this is it. Like, I'm going to look after this pony. And I did. I proved it. I would look after this pony. So then I got my actual first pony. And then from there, I trained probably every day I was doing things. And then I became an under 16s world number 1 with my pony on so we went to the Europeans, we went and did, we represented Great Britain so many times.
Incredible.
We've still got her actually, we still have
really?
that pony, and then my transition to horses wasn't really that smooth until I got this horse, and then that was it. Then we got like a bond. Found him. He was like a soul horse, if you know what I mean. And then we just kept going, like our career kept going and going and going. And then we got hit by that Land Rover.
That's horrendous.
And I was like, oh my God. And it was on New Year's Eve as well.
Did they get done for that?
No.
What?
No. So this is
Did
where...
Hit and run?
No, he stopped eventually, but he pleaded with the courts that he was a farmer, which he is.
Oh, it's 70 miles an hour.
Yeah, in a village next to a school as well. But then they said because he's a farmer, he needs to earn income, and his produce and his farm trucks and tractors, whatever, driving is a way of earning a living for this farm. So they kept his license, and he only got 6 points.
That's insane.
6 points.
You could say the same about anybody else. Like, someone could be in a crash for drink driving and go, yeah, well, I need my license, so you can't get rid of it.
I know.
That's ridiculous.
It was unbelievable. He literally killed an animal and
nearly paralysed you.
Yeah, and nearly paralysed me.
And you're still feeling the after effects, man.
That's
so
it.
6 years on, and you've still got effects of it. And
so then that was pretty bad. And then, but instead of crying and like being all thingy about it, I decided to go completely the opposite way and start raising money for the air ambulance. So I throw a ball called Bart's ball. We changed the law for the passing horses on the road.
Oh, brilliant.
And then me and Lancashire Police created the new road signs that you see for the horses. You know, they're everywhere, but nowhere.
Send us
You know what I mean?
Send us a picture, we'll put it on the podcast.
Yeah, I will. They are literally like, we'll be driving.
Everywhere but nowhere.
We'll be driving, and I'll be like, oh my God, that's the road sign. You won't see one for another 2 years. You're like, then they just pop up. But yeah, that's that really. That's why I'm sort of here now. I changed. I don't ride horses anymore. I couldn't go back to them after that, to be honest.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, so that was completely just...
So is it just the ball you do for air ambulance?
Yes.
Have you got one coming up this year?
No, it will be next year now, most likely. With uni, I found that they're so, honestly, I'm the most unorganised person in the world, as you know, because I don't even know where my high rock is.
Big ball.
Organising those balls, but I do it with Hannah. Hannah was in the accident with me, but luckily she was completely unhurt. Her horse threw her into the hedge.
Right.
So she actually came out okay, and her horse was okay. But we do it together. I don't think I could do it without her, to be honest. She does everything. She's the most organised person in the world. And then she tells me what to do, and I just do it. She'll send me a list, and she's like, "This is what you do. And she'll watch this, and she'll giggle, because that's exactly what she does. She'll be like, right, you do this. But she's just had a baby this year.
A lot going on.
And I've got uni, so yeah, we've missed the year.
That's a huge update for next year.
Did your autoimmune impact your recovery?
Yes, it did. Honestly, it was the worst recovery of my life. I thought I was doing well. And then it just, do you know when things just kind you're like, what could make this worse? And then they're like, boom, also disease. But then but really my mentality is unbelievable. Like, I will give myself credit, because straight away when I was in this, and it was in COVID, nobody could come and see me. I didn't have my phone because my phone got thrown on the road somewhere. So I didn't even know that my horse had died.
Really?
I thought he'd been taken to Liverpool. So the vet came and saw me on the floor. And I was like, right, I'll pay whatever. Like,
just get him.
You will take him to Liverpool. I don't care if he isn't ridden again. Like, he'll stay in my field with 3 legs. Not us. Like, just take him to Liverpool, get my lorry and take him there. And they were like, right, okay, yeah, no worries. So I was being flown to Middlesbrough thinking that he was in Liverpool and we were both in a hospital together, like not in the same place.
Keeping hope alive.
And then, yeah, it was about, I can't remember how long it was now, but no one would tell me, you know, what was going on.
Yeah.
And like my mum would ring the hospital and be like, oh, don't tell her because she's all over the news. She's like, she's all over the news right now. She'll freak out. Yeah. And then they came in and saw me eventually and they told me and that was it. I was like...
Yeah, you can see why.
No. But
did the horse actually die from the injuries or did it have to get put down because of the injuries?
Yeah, no, he had to get put down. So they scooped him up in a tractor.
It makes it even worse sometimes, that stuff like that, doesn't it? Like,
yeah. Oh, yeah. No, they scooped him up. But the worst thing was his sounds, you know, like with him on the road.
Yeah.
Because he was trying to search for me. And I was trying to get to him, but we couldn't because I couldn't move and he couldn't move. So
you're almost both wanting to comfort each other, but can't.
Yeah. Yeah. So I literally remember looking at Hannah and I was like, Hannah, get someone to take... I was so calm, but I was like, Hannah, get someone to take Sarge back to the yard. You need to go and sit with Bart now. Like, you need to go and sit by him because he's screaming. And he was literally wailing. That sound haunts me.
I can imagine.
So then he broke his back all the way from the top of his neck, all the way to his tail.
That's horrendous.
And then severed his whole leg off.
Oh, yeah, legs
Really?
came off.
Yeah. So yeah, it was no return, but I obviously couldn't see it. And I don't know whether I can't remember it. You know, I probably did see it.
Blocking it
but
out.
Yeah, probably just didn't.
Yeah, it's memories blocking it out.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
Yeah. So yeah, that was it really. So that's where I've come from. Horse riding, turned to bodybuilding, and now whatever.
No, this is amazing.
Whatever this is.
I'm normally quite a good social media stalker, and you pulled out a few gems I didn't know about.
Well, it's good though, because I think there'll be a lot of things in there if people watch it that they don't know about.
Yeah, they probably won't know about me.
I think if we'd never done this, we'd have never known that story.
No,
and I think a few people who probably listen probably don't know.
Yeah.
Like
no, not many people know about it apart from the ones who live back up in the lakes, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I moved away from that. If you literally type in Clifton,
we are going to do this, by
yeah,
yeah, just type in Google Francesca Kennedy, Clifton, horse accident. It'll all be there. Me on BBC News probably.
No, it's amazing because, like you say, you don't want that sympathy of people. You don't.
No, I don't.
No, I'm very
No.
about that.
And that's why this is great. You actually mentioned it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but it's so weird because I'll talk about it in like third person, you know, like as if it happened to my neighbour.
Yeah.
But no, I don't want sympathy because I just feel like I didn't get you anywhere.
But this has been a great pod.
Yeah.
We've still got a whole world of bodybuilding to talk about. We won't today because it's still a long pod.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
We've got a whole world of
50 minutes, 52 minutes run.
That is all over your social media, the bodybuilding stuff. And
Yeah,
we
you
will
won't miss
reconvene
that.
at a later date.
I
to
wasn't
talk
that
about it.
successful.
No, but it's a
To be
dedication.
modest
It's
again.
about how you do it. It's about dedication, how
Yeah.
you food and discipline. It's amazing to be a bodybuilder. I can't do it.
No, I don't think I could do it either.
No, I don't know how I did it either. I don't know how I do it. I still do it.
I've seen some of the pictures and it's like
Yeah.
crazy.
No,
Well,
it's pretty cool.
I just want to say thank you very much for coming on.
Thank you.
Sharing the story.
Yeah, thanks.
We do have some quick
Thanks
fire
for having
questions
me.
though.
Oh no.
We'll do, and then more
It's not
quickly.
an exam.
Well, then what we'll do is we'll go and get coffee and
Right, okay.
This is more running quick fire.
And I need to clip your knee as well. Because
Oh yeah, you want to see that? Yeah, sure.
This is when we find out Josh on the recording. It's like,
Yeah, no, we're
let's
still
run
on.
again.
Let's go. Oh,
So
no.
these are all quick fire running questions.
Running questions. I'm not a runner, you know this.
The answers might be interesting.
Should I just block this out?
They're quite easy. What's your favourite type of run? Is it 5k, 10k, half marathon?
She's
No, no running.
What's my favourite type of run?
Short, long, short and fast, long and
Nice zone 2, probably. I actually do like those runs, the zone 2. Yeah. Where I can have a little walk if I want to. Like my zone 2 pace is practically like, do you know, there's people that walk dead quick and you're like,
Yeah, that's it, yeah. It is.
yeah. Right.
What's your go-to running song?
Do you know what? It's probably, when I think about it, what do I play all the time?
Yeah, I know.
Harry, what is it?
Is that the roof?
Yeah, I think it
What
is.
is it? The bulletproof?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the roof. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh, Andy,
You're a song
Andy's got
master.
no idea. I'm
Songmaster.
sure it's the roof, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Bulletproof, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Winter or summer? So cold or hot running?
Hot.
It's been nice today, hasn't
Gotta
it?
be,
Yeah,
it's nice
hot.
today. Cold in here though.
Yeah. All right, Josh. Morning or night?
Morning.
Yeah, get it over with.
Yeah.
Have you got any running goals for 2026? You mentioned
Probably
maybe
to
5K. You were working on your 5K time, weren't you?
Yeah, working on, yeah, probably, do you know what? Probably to run further than a 10K, because 10K I've got quite in the bag at the moment in a zone 2, but I can't see, I seem to get to 10K and then my body's like, right, you've run 10K, go home, love.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't know if you'll have one, but an ultimate marathon destination.
Absolutely not. No.
Hi, everyone.
Skip.
Ultimate holiday
Next.
destination.
And the last one, I've left this one to last, is your hot take. So you mentioned about stretching. I don't know if you want to.
Yeah, don't stretch. It's a myth.
Like he doesn't believe in stretching, do you?
No, I don't. I've not
You gave a great
stretched.
example. You gave a great example didn't you, about dogs. When you take dogs for a walk, they don't stretch. They
Yeah.
just go off the leg in it.
Exactly.
And to be fair, I think from your point of view, especially knowing that story now as well, and everything you've been through, and the fact that you still don't stretch, I think that'd push people to stretch. If I'd have done that, I think my entire session would just be stretching. I don't think I'd ever actually do a session.
Well, I haven't stretched for this. Never felt better. Honestly, I think that's it. And if I do any stretching, it's because RJ makes it the track.
You have to stretch once she's had her
That's why for insurance
we'll come back
purposes.
after.
You mentioned that people make you stretch.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't stretch. Don't stretch, guys. Waste of time. Save 10 minutes of your day. Go get through.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Thank
Cheers,
you.
Frankie.